So I just quickly wanted to let you guys know that if you plan on purchasing The Sims 4 Businesses and Hobbies or any of the Sims packs, you can use my code FANTAYZIA on the EA app or thesims.com. This does directly support me and my channel, so I do really appreciate those of you guys who use my code. Hey everyone, it's Fantayzia. So after my video yesterday, some people have been concerned that they're going to bring back Burglars, but in a different way. So they have been teasing this mysterious sim that appears to just be 3 raccoons in a trench coat. In my video the other day, I was like, this character has no hands, there's a tail, is it a raccoon? And you guys were like, girl, it's 3 raccoons in a trench coat. And I was like, oh, that makes sense. Now, this character is just kind of random, mysterious, going through the trash, but also is like talking to other Sims. There's a photo, and there was a little clip, if you guys were at the premiere for the first trailer, where he's like talking to another Sim, and you know, it just seems kind of like a spy. But there's been a lot of talk about Burglars, everyone's waiting for Burglars, you know, all of this and that. So there has been some information found. There's some game files over on Twitter, so we're gonna get into that, which will kind of confirm some things for you guys. But before we do, let's go over a couple comments. So this one comes from Delaw. I really hope if they add Burglars, it isn't just gonna be raccoons. So based on the information found, I don't think that's gonna be the case. I do think it's 2 separate things. We don't know if we're getting Burglars yet, but if we do get them, I don't think this mysterious sim is like replacing the Burglar. Then I also wanted to pull up this comment that includes some speculation for what this mysterious sim could be. So this one comes from Mimi. I'm thinking it's a spy that tries to steal your shop's business secrets in order to get more customers to go to theirs. That's the idea I got when I first saw it. It's not just a random NPC, but your next door sim that also owns their own shop as well. Just a theory. This would actually be really cool. I would be interested in this if this is how they've done it. I do think it ties into the whole business in some sort of way. So now heading over to Twitter, we have another tweet from CBX Sims. So I did a video recently covering a whole bunch of things from CBX Sims. Everything has been reliable. There has been so much information. And this tweet says here is the Shady NPC for anyone asking. He can set you little tasks as past NPCs do. He does not have the autonomy to steal. He is not a burglar, you guys. There is our confirmation. So we're either not getting Burglars with this pack, which I would assume would be in the free update, or we are getting them in the free update and they've still kept it as a surprise. I feel like if we're gonna find out, it should be in the gameplay trailer. If it's not in the gameplay trailer, I don't know. But then there is some more things on the roadmap. Isn't there something happening on the 25th? So I don't know. I guess we do have time. Of course, the pack doesn't even come out until March, so we wouldn't even get the base game update for a little bit still. We could get Burglars in a free base game update. I do think this is still the perfect time to add them in, regardless of this mysterious sim. So let's go ahead and look at these game files. Okay, so basically you can see here, it might be kind of confusing, but you can kind of get the idea. You know, it says role, hang out, and then you can see everything is Shady NPC. So, you know, of course, these are all things that are coded in for the Shady NPC to do. This also says career adult NPC, offended angry, wah, offend embarrassed, cooldown trash, cooldown food, recent gift target, world, recent rejected from shop, cooldown rummaged, reimbursement form, box. Some of these things, who knows, has raccoon tattoo. With him not having the autonomy to steal, I'm really not worried about this replacing Burglars at all. It does seem to be pack specific, which I personally don't believe they're going to put Burglars behind a paywall. I know they put a lot of things behind a paywall, but when it comes to things like that, they usually don't. And I know that would upset a lot of people. So hopefully you guys are happy about this for anyone who was worried that this could be replacing Burglars. And do you think we're gonna get them with the free base game update? Because we still have no idea what's coming with the free base game update, and usually there is something cool that comes in the free base game update before an expansion pack. I do think it would be a really good timing to add in Burglars, considering the fact that we can have our small business on our home lot, and you know, Burglars come and rob your house. At least that's how it's always been in the previous games. So if they keep it traditional like that, it would just be the perfect time to add it in, because then like you have your business somewhere in your house and maybe they can still go into there and rob your store. I just think that would add for a lot of chaos. Some people don't want burglars at all though. I'm a Sims 2 girly, so I definitely want that back in the game. But yeah, comment down below if you think they will be coming. I will say there has been some packages that have been sent out to different people in the creator network, and they've done videos showing what they've received in the package. And we know sometimes the Sims team puts hints in these packages they send out to Simmers. I recently was sent like a Sims magazine, which seems to include a lot of hints for different things, even burglars. And then I saw some videos, like little reels and TikToks, of people opening this other package, and it has a calendar in it. And for March, the page is burglars. And another page, I think it was November, the whole image is bands from The Sims 3. And I believe the image for the burglars is from The Sims 1. And I don't know, the whole calendar seems to just have little hints within it, and things are placed for specific months. And I do find it interesting that the expansion pack comes out in March, and then this calendar has burglars on it for March. And so I can't help but think there's some sort of hint going on there. And I'm calling it now. We're gonna get bans this year towards the end of the year. I don't know. That calendar has convinced me, because why did they just randomly put an image from The Sims 3 of Sims in a band in the calendar? Like, it's just so random to have it just be there in November. I don't know. It seems very strategic. So you guys, with that, I'm gonna wrap this up here. I want to know all your guys' thoughts, and I hope you guys have an amazing day, and I'll see you all in my next video. Bye guys.